clear that the culture of the team was not necessarily to just keep the older players on it, but to potentially bring in new players and just start a brand new project. And they've really done that now, especially bringing on HEAP as well.
Yeah, HEAP was a great addition, and so was Lekro, kind of activating Forest's performances. And look at this, poor Chopper thought he could leave down ramp and find a bit of cover. Instead, he finds himself swarmed, surrounded. The Dignitas players, with a bit of an edge, look to challenge through double doors. We've got 2 Ts, 2 CTs. Ooh, it's a numbers game. And HEAP's going to get the better of SDY. They give a little bit of chase, but magixx, he's got them Berettas. He's the biggest threat as Mir is tagged slightly and clotheslined by Lekro. Minute left for the 1v2. Bomb is now planted. Very frantic, however, pistol. And it's going to stay frantic. Mir sprints downstairs, swings those doors wide, and just caught HEAP's shoulder. He knows where these positions are, but man, how does he cut through this crossfire? He just runs! He just tries to get behind those boxes and take away the angle, but HEAP...
See a player of his age, meaning young, playing with so much experience and so much composure, looking very calm, and of course you get flames on OG, and you get try on 9Z.
Yeah. I've had like the tail of... But...
It's you know, anyone can do it from this range. Oh yeah, it's Forest.
Does it?
Yeah, there we go.
Now magixx, he's sitting inside of the site. We've got a mag 7 within the hut, but Forest, he could just be like the pliers to pull out the defense. HEAP headshot and SDY swinging out from doors. That 5-7 holds, and the mag 7 strong.
Trophy room, nice deep angle.
They're checking him.
Oh, but he will clear it.
A HEAP peek and a Mir spam. HEAP's going to use that off angle using the edge, but speak of the A1S and 1 HP. Let's see how much impact that can have left on the round. Forest, dude, just shoots him, and hallzerk as well through the same smoke. That's 2 frags through the same smoke from 2 completely different players. Man advantage here for Dig.
That was so smart, actually. I mean, he knew he couldn't have moved just then. Sports.
Great patience.
Yeah.
Oh, but he looks away. I said great patience, but the kill hadn't come in. Bomb safe plant. Nobody can stop this.
This is a solid position for Dignitas, of course.
Definitely. SDY opts to run around from secret stairs, so we're going to have a mini hut pinch, and magixx gets into the mix before his teammate arrives. Now, Forest has information on both directions. It's a matter of hitting the shots, and he fumbles it.
That is nuts.
SDY ready for the duel.
The exact amount of map control that they want. Oh, okay. And he's like holding onto the rafters just so that in case someone comes a little bit understacked in terms of talent comparatively and had to make their way up by, being a better team together almost, I want to say. But okay, ramps opened up here. Chopper goes down early. Oh, and there's 2 openings. Rotation caught on Mir.
Just comes over towards Squeaky. This has been a real point of contention. Smoke grenade towards Mini and magixx to be tested. Cutting off friberg and then getting a chance to dive behind silos. Now they know he is here. They can't let him get away with a multi-kill. He's already done a great job in Forest. That's a swift execution as HEAP cuts his way up into the heaven. And these last 2 counter-terrorists nowhere to be found. We've got Dig with their first gun round win.
They pulled off a very similar round that you could afford to lose. It's potentially a ramp player on CT side, you know, compared to all the other positions. I want to make it very...
Like a deer in the scope.
Yeah, imagine getting hunted. He's prone, camouflaged. At that point, he wasn't relying on cover at all.
That could be well-timed and painful. SDY just kind of trying to keep himself standing. A1S is good for 2 and almost that 3rd. Forest incredibly low in this situation. 10 seconds to move that bomb down onto the B site. And magixx gonna deny any possibility of somebody else coming outwards. We do find Forest killed in the end, and SDY trades back versus the Oppers. So 3 survivors here for... like ships in the night. Keep passing silently. The frag grenade's fantastic. And magixx puts a barrel to the back of his head. Now, we still have Dig inside this doorway. Lekro around the outer mini.
Oof.
magixx, man, like an anchor. Just holds this.
At this point of the round where you're just hoping they don't hunt you down.
And they're not. Team Spirit. Keeping it clean. We've seen Dig go for these fakes and double pumps, but ooh, I like that. As magixx tries to contend inside of hut, but does so like halfway. We get that push through ramp. degster gonna try to cut them off as they use that doorway down towards B. And what do the CTs have in store?
That's a deep ball. It's too deep.
Some Young just holds position, but friberg still gets the better of him. And this time there is no mirror up in the rafters. Bomb planted with the man advantage.
It's a save, no?
Looking likely.
Yeah.
But even as they try to save launders, Lekro looks to lock them in. Ooh. He goes back and kills at least one. That op to be held onto, and a third round for Dignitas on this T side.
Yo, Chopper tries to pull out 2 different angles holding a trophy room, gets killed by HEAP twice. I honestly, it felt like he was going to die, right? Because HEAP has just been such a nuts entry, but I respect that Chopper wants to go for it again. Maybe he did need to do that. Maybe he didn't. You know, even the best teams and players aren't pushing ramp that often. Maybe once or twice a half max. But he, yeah, I think he learned his lesson this time.
They're still a bit hesitant to cross. They did eat a nade in the meantime. Oh, nice. Mir chops down Forest. friberg lets that smoke fade in his face. That's an op from degster, and that's a bomb thrown down. But we do get that refrag out of hallzerk, and that's pretty important to the win. Sprints across. Considering they didn't have ramp room, I mean, he could have been holding this cross, and he will still get the kill. Incendiary inside of the vent forces the feet forward. hallzerk, man, just look how desperate he is to find a place to plant. But because of that fire on the door, I feel like he feels safer. Without the CTs and...
he was clearly uncomfortable because they played it slowly. It looked like they were going to come fast out of the control doors. Yeah. It was like, okay, he's actually maybe got a logo rebrand, some cool merch, good partnerships.
I will miss the green.
Oh, was this out of the blue? Or, oh wow, Lekro, he looks for that degster. He looks for degster as well. You know, over top of a smoke, I can really favor you. But
I feel like that's like a position we see one kill from maybe once a match.
And he's just always up there.
Yeah, he's been throwing it around. I feel like, you know, it's kind of dealing with Lekro the same way magixx slices through too. HEAP and friberg screwed as they tried to get down into the B site, and SDY tries to reposition. hallzerk with the op takes one off the skies, and he goes for an ambitious wall back. That's what degster thinks.
No way.
But hallzerk hasn't checked this, and degster, he walks around and takes what he wants.
He's an actual genius.
Big brain play. Make waves versus Spirit. degster playing Nafly. You get Lekro crossing onto garage. Maybe assuming with degster over towards ramp that without the scope outdoors he could create a bit of space. We get the Molly at his feet, falls back. friberg forcing forward. hallzerk keeping an honest eye on flank. But there's a second counter-terrorist back inside the lobby.
Holy.
Look at this, man. They've got the rotates pinned to the wall.
Yep.
If they happen. Some Young comes up, and friberg sends him packing. Mir still looking to nip at the heels of Dignitas. But again, it's these individual moments that all seem to go the way of Dig. And sure enough, think of the we've got the noob tube on SDY, and hallzerk. There you go.
But they're not going down vent either, so could be another good round for Dignitas.
Nicely done by Chopper. Bit of a landmine on ramp room. degster in from garage, denying Lekro, who's been known to be that solo outer play. magixx long angle. This is where that A1S can thrive. And with 3 HP, it's tough to survive. So hallzerk no exception. Peek back up from control stairs. SDY can't retreat fully, but the time, it's on their side. And magixx, all the more patient, tucks back beyond the doorway. friberg saw one on the stairs, takes degster down. But magixx could still very well be that thorn in their side. Again, don't forget about time. 10 seconds to spare at this point, and friberg's now taken out of this one. Forest looking to activate, gets his kill, but magixx up close, called out, and he finds it. Desperation as Forest.
Nice Kappa. They're chilling.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Very nice. You'll love that.
That's like why you buy a P250 right there.
Yeah, P250 T-side pistol.
Sheesh.
That's a meta I can get behind. Yeah. Hold up. This is a redirection. I was right there with you, man. CZ's good for one. hallzerk, only the single kill, so it's going to have to be a 1v3 from friberg in the heaven. It looked for sure like they were losing it because the B players were going to...
They were all downstairs.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
They're
Okay.
like, no, we'll just burst up vent with 2, try to smash their way past A site. Ooh, friberg could play this smoke well enough so to get an opening kill, but he's not going to expect a second down in the same corner unless he checks it. But that sound, yeah, he's done for, man. Shots from down beneath. magixx comes out from his hobbit hole.
Can we see a magic?
Pretty much offered for free, and magixx keeps it crisp. Finishes off the scouter. Here comes the deagle of HEAP, but they don't know about Lekro. He's close. Turns 2, 3 from Lekro. They tried to come down from ramp, and they walked into the minefield. Exposed himself for the sake of intimidation. Nice lineup. Oh, Lekro, more damage. No way. He gets the headshot in the end off that one. And HEAP. Patience, baby. Splatters magixx. Can't grab himself a second. There is no utility for the
CT close in on him on his watch, or on their terms.
Called out.
Oh, wow.
Whoop.
Uh-oh. And now there. Oh.
Yeah, Lekro taking shots. Mir's got him.
Yeesh.
Mir took a big chance there. Walks through the garage smoke blind.
Yeah. Seems like Dignitas are aware of that. Oh, they're going towards
Weird,
ramp.
man. Here it is, friberg, 2 kills and a 3rd. How about the 4th? A one-man hold on the top of the B site. They tried to get downwards, some die young calling them in. They got 1 player caught inside of ramp, and there is still a chance, but such little amounts of time. Mac-10 jumps by, op swap in position, but his chances oh so slim. friberg with a throwback. A 4-man multi-kill as they tried to take his ramp.
Man, that's an unreal round from friberg. It feels like it's been a while since we've seen something
From this situation. Sometimes Lekro spams through, sometimes Mir gets in, but hallzerk coming off of the secret stairs with an opening chance to clear out some positions in heaven, but 30 seconds to spare. They're gonna have to get this going, and degster's kill on the A site, that's gotta activate magixx. But whatever he looks for inside of A, it's actually down beneath him. Oh, he didn't see him. He doesn't see him coming up the ladder. Both players blind. He's gonna turn, and that's absurd. magixx gets them both. A double man advantage. Still 5 seconds left on clock, but there's the bomb, and there's the round for Spirit.
One stuck in vents. It's one inside the site, looking for the AUG duel, can't get the kill, and that's got to be it. My God. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, as fantastic as this HAP has been for Dignitas, too much.
Oh my God, how's he get away with that?
He's been a clutch offer this half, hallzerk.
Dude, 2 HP, he's taking shots, a bit of a late scope in. Down goes Lekro gets himself into garage.
He didn't get spotted, did he?
Ooh, peeks out. The second player there with nades in hand confirms that Chopper's above and almost catches him as he drops downwards. But Chopper, I love that, wastes no time to move outwards. Remember, hallzerk 2, but the windows, well, 1 is broken. Chopper's gonna slide in, and the sniper shot is there for HEAP. He's now got double digits.
Twistzz will start to swarm a bit, I guess. Oh, he sees a gun. That's an opening duel. 5 seconds. Are they gonna rush this?
Just enough time.
Yeah, out of heaven. He
finished.
Oof.
For a second.
Don't even realize it's there.
Another tempo change. We saw this previously from Spirit, but Lekro in the corner. He's got himself a couple. HEAP sends CT's map pick. Oh, he catches him. hallzerk not missing the shots that count tonight. Forrest looking to hold them inside of Squeaky. And there it is, a wall bang to close it. 4 map points. And
Very quick and precise shots. If he doesn't, they lose.
friberg, dude, he's almost caught with a nade out now. He's fully blind, and both him and Forrest die. hallzerk falls right behind. It's completely empty-handed. Is like these moments where they just flash into the pan out of nowhere, right?
I think they, it was Spirit in these last couple of rounds. This one, of course, works better than the last.
There's another player up on roof. Ooh, HEAP. Shot through the wall. He won't peek again. And down goes Lekro. So, no M4. And the op is gonna just squeeze around the corners.
How does degster even hit that? That's crazy. Saying.
His teammate gets called into the peak. That's 3, 4 Ts. 4 Ts out. Oh no! Not looking good for Dig unless friberg goes big yet again. He gets himself a second, but so be it. Team Spirit, they deal with the initial A hold, including f0rest up above them. He had a player scoped in on his crosshair, and he goes down empty-handed. Now, they were softened up in the process. What about the
anything,
smoke?
of course. What's that?
What about the smoke? His smoke that went in and gave them an opening, and then Spirit just pounced on that.
Oh,
f0rest.
on smoke. Is he going to phase this?
Man, imagine if... Oh my god, look at this! friberg goes in, and he snaps it over alongside Lekro. 3 kills in from Dig! They crunch him in the lobby! How many times the door, but I mean, this is quite the off angle. Called out! That's at least 1. And Chopper's right here with him despite the low HP. Do they trade guns? Yep. degster now.
Top hut's been a favorite spot of f0rest.
Yeah, they could...
Timing.
He just turned away, but that works perfectly because then once they run out, he shoots Chopper in the back of the head and degster has it all to do. He's done. He's dead. And Dig, they take the win. They find the 3 players coming up catwalk pretty quickly, and despite Team Spirit taking catwalk, they didn't plant for this. They didn't leave any type of post-plant position within it. It's 2 terrorists over on ramp, Mir on Goose. SDY within car. And that late play of magixx back, but the taps from HEAP. And Lekro in with that 3rd one. Now they've got confirmation on Mir. He gets cut down. 1v5 from Pit. The bomb is planted for him, but he gets gushed at a distance. No real chance at this. A flawless retake here from Dig.
Wow, that was insane. All of those frags.
Can't tell you that much.
Those are cool. I have a few.
Great on the containment breach. Lekro looks great in CT.
Wow.
2 kills, easy. They tried to run out mid. Make it a 3rd, man. Lekro 5-0, straight out the gate. And Chopper's got a trade as he extends beyond the catwalk. Sees a player long and just almost gets HEAP down. Incendiary down, but the T's still push beyond it. And he's going to get burned out into the open. f0rest needs a multi-kill, and the A1S not going to deliver more than 1. Man advantage up for Spirit. 10 seconds to spare. Bomb plant now secured with full tunnels control. This is going to be such a tough retake that Dig don't even chance it. They walk away, and Spirit...
They grab around. And quell at least any kind of thought.
hallzerk all the way back. Could easily plant for Cat, and they'll do exactly that. Flash in their faces.
Oh, they throw the late smoke into the corner of the site.
Curious. Could give them a bit of room to work within the site if they want to try to change up some positions. degster could always try and kill a player. But soon that smoke fades. Look, they all face. 3 Ts peek up and over. 3v3 is where we're left in HEAP. He's got the kill. It's all on degster. He's going to have to keep himself crouched, and HEAP shaves off his head just over the ledge. And they've even got this kit for the defuse. Team Spirit, they get their plant 5v5, but Dignitas, they take that 4th round win.
Instant 3v.
Got a challenger down in the tunnels. SDY turns back, but friberg already pushed forward, but he doesn't get his kill. That's a clean health. I mean, listen, they already had the 5v5 retake, and this utility damage, it's not negligible.
Oh, almost.
HEAP's attempt sure was.
It's like almost go save territory. Lekro could pull his back.
Yeah, he could pull them into it. Thing is, it's almost as hard for him to leave.
Oof.
So as he sees the head on top, he'll get control of the gun. But that's only 1. Still 4 to go for Spirit. And the bomb beyond the halfway point. So Lekro's been afforded a chance to retreat back in CT spawn. hallzerk will get an op kill, but then dies right then to degster. So sure enough, counter-terrorists offering up a 2nd round win to Team Spirit.
Here's the real problem. Because if you say have your cake, it kind of implies you ate it, right?
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's the situation. You're sitting there, you've got your cake. You have the cake. If you're them. Well, Mir needs glasses. Just got blinded by that incendiary. Pokes out one of his eyes. friberg peeks beyond the doorway. f0rest comes in from window. Man advantage. Dignitas. They didn't hold within the B site, but they did a good job of getting out of danger and taking players to their favor.
Look at this DMG opper sitting in spawn, buying guns. after the bomb's already planted. Well, he's going to come back and be a huge part of this round. And I joke, but it's such a strong spot. He's still very helpful. He does miss a rotation here. Oh, hallzerk has a spot to watch over big box. Oh, no. They drop it.
They still have more than half the bomb time, but just lost that tunnel control. Still 3 flashbangs to try and push through. magixx, 0 kills so far, Dust2, and there is his first. Can he turn it to the multi-kill? Forest, hallzerk, they're hesitant to push in, and magixx puts an end to it. 3 frags from him, 3 rounds. Revenge frag. Another Molotov. This one bounced beyond, activates him, so perfect use of utility here to get the better of Lekro. And open up with a man advantage. 40 seconds left. magixx, he could swing out onto Forest, and he does so. friberg's there to trade frag.
Wait, are they thinking that HEAP has fallen back? Because they had the cat control, but they had both the entire time. Will HEAP be able to line him up? Oh my god, so many players hurt.
So much. He could push past. He's got his own flash. He hears them on the cross there. Now it's all for hallzerk. They have 5 seconds to spare. What a shot! Through the box, he stops it! No time to bomb plant, and dig, tie at 5.
That was... Whoa.
Oh, sketchy situation. They're gonna fall down onto Lekro. He does a good amount of damage. hallzerk finds one on cap, but there's degster to trade, and magixx getting the better of the flanker. HEAP still in from long. Oh, he's got himself a second. friberg as well, offering up a frag, but he can't retreat, so he stands his ground. And Dignitas.
On the fact that Dignitas have gotten better and better.
What the heck? Okay, that's ambitious. Just combat opping. friberg's deep frag grenade. Not the first walk. An anchor in Mir holds mid. Chopper drops down. hallzerk. Ooh, misses his flick. A dangerous game to play there for Chopper, but he gets the better of the opper and...
Man.
Nullifies man advantage.
It's a super powerful angle. This is the Jane position, okay? In mid, catching the rotations across. They might know he's here, but he's got a huge advantage on the fight. Can play it however he wants, and just by existing now delays quite a bit. But Forest gets a kill.
Yeah.
Oh, and it keeps going up long fast.
HEAP v magixx. Oh, wow, HEAP gets shot first. Both players exchange a little bit of damage. This 1v1 on the A site is what makes the difference.
But they still...
And HEAP hitting him with the wall bang,
degster.
shaving it down low, gets his kill. Here comes that opper. Molotov on top of bomb. Still a kit for the place. Not nearly enough time. I feel like he already has to be on it. And the Molotov continues to burn. It comes down to the wire, and he dies regardless. Everybody cleared here from dig. Spirit tie at 6.
I think HEAP might have accidentally fallen off.
Changes the pace. They hear that drop, and that is why they spam the damage into Lekro and Forest. Degster over top. Oh, B site in absolute question. If I'm dig, I push long. Try to flank around top mid. We start to see that happen. friberg back site, a little bit of utility to use, but he's blinded. Lekro, he's got himself a double. Now the numbers back in the favor of Dignitas, at least for the moment. The rotate across from CT spawn gets caught, and all that's really left here is friberg. He can't hang on. Not alone. HEAP's gonna flash his way through mid. Sees the CT and spawn. Other way around. And then HEAP gets wrecked by some die young. So Team Spirit, they stabilize, but another little spam through the end of that smoke. Let's see if Dignitas can flip this score upside down. Reverse rolls. Forest, 2 headshots with the Glock. That's his 9th and 10th frag. I love how there's like this moment, this crescendo of kills in mid, and then silence. Because they've still got utility. They've got to go through the...
Don't give Forest a UST.
They're just going to give Forest a little bit of space to work down to the bottom of middle. 3 Ts here, top tunnels. Lekro gets the job done. And it's all on magixx. A 7th round win looking likely. And to kick off the T side of Dignitas on Dust2.
Damn. Out-dueled so badly. Largely in part due to Forest. Amazing work here.
They're still close smoke, man.
Oh, wait
Sometimes
a second.
Eagles are shotguns. Chopper, he's already gotten himself 2. Mir, he crosses paths. Chopper's got a 3rd. Mir's back behind them. Lekro gets wrecked. Team Spirit, they don't lose a single.
Definitely didn't expect the the eco to take place, and Mir just playing anti-flash, but they just come through disrespectfully.
What goes around can come around. Heap's got his paws on the AK, flash up above him. Chopper gets killed by friberg despite being blind. A scout with a P250 inside the B site. Maybe magixx bails them out. Oh man, he's gone ahead and done it. Heap hits the headshot, and Team Spirit, they fumble the ball. Unless magixx pulls off some magic.
Oh man. Gonna get popped from behind as well.
Oh, the shoulder peeks from Lekro's Deag. He is done.
Wow. Being able to save anything would be great. This is crazy.
Let's go. Back and forth. 2 HP. Almost mirroring it with a nade of his own. Famas succeeds. And Dignitas concede the control of long A. Scout hits Lekro through doors.
Lots of control here. I mean, they've got eyes off of Cat as well as long control, and Mir is in tunnels. It's as if they're coming off a round win the way they're playing this.
Yeah, nice execution ×2. The Famas prevails. He's like, oh, Galil, where's that M for? hallzerk scout bettered by SDY. So what goes around comes around and doubles back again.
So SDY had a rebrand, right? So now his name no longer means Sumdayoung right now. I mean, with the AKs involved, 2 SMGs on the board.
Peeks into degster.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was a scout for some reason.
No, that's a
Definitely
that's a
not.
big cannon now. Chopper.
What?
Bro, the MP9 is so slick. He gets a 1v1 VSDY. Almost threads the needle. In fact, friberg, he swings out from catwalk. He's got 2 CTs occupied on long, but one of them actually flanks top middle.
Yeah.
What if Heap catches that? Oh, he does! And now the AK's back out! Oh, how the tables turn.
What the?
Each of the 3
doors, and they have enough time for him to walk all the way. So, well, I guess the round is just over now. I mean, why would they ever clear forest? Oh my god, they were assuming it might have been a late B because of that kill. Jeez, they're getting toyed with at this point.
If he gets his gun back up, catching one from tunnels, that's where magixx locks it down. Face to face.
I mean, I don't know what to say about that. I guess they were really surprised that friberg would be that far up entering in a default, but...
They come in with a 5.7 deagle. Rifles sprinkled in. Nice wide swing there from Mir. friberg, he was so ready for that peek.
Jeez.
Dig, they try to challenge through that smoke. magixx, a little bit of an off angle, and it's the 5.7 to succeed. Clean headshots. Oh man, hallzerk's toasted. We've got Team Spirit right back. So had that friberg, the front runner, comes around the corners right into magixx and takes his kill. Still stands by 8. So now let's see if he gets traded. Hopper in the open. degster blinded. Actually take one. And Chopper, well, he wants a little bit more, standing very much in the open. He hears those T's push beyond the elbow, so he doesn't let them wrap on him, and, well, he chops Forest down.
That was such good timing.
Heaps on the bomb site. Lekro's low health. Flash for the cross. Lekro with the bomb, though. It's going to be a tough spot for him because there's a wrap back. So 15th round is found. Team Spirit looking like they're in full control.
Seems like Team Spirit are getting more and more comfortable with these slower ideas.
Oh, man. But again, Lekro, Desert Eagle. We've all been here before. As he tries to grab that AUG, it's going to cost him. Mir lets them come outwards just so he can double up. And there's the close. 4 kills for Mir off the side of Hummer. Elephant stomps up top mid. Forest definitely hears that. They're going to clear his corner and kill him. SDY's like, why are you guys playing so slow? Let's go. Jumps around the corners with the Glock in hand. friberg, oh man, doesn't know which way to look. And Sumdayoung gets himself a second. Now hallzerk's sent behind him to try and close that gap, and sure enough, executes him. But as he doubles back towards A, degster gets his chance to seek revenge, and the A site has completely fallen. It is Team Spirit with a T-side pistol round win.
Crazy. Forest, I remember Forest had the great round on Dust 2. Did they win the first one?
Oh, tonight you mean?
Yeah, on Dust 2, did they win the first pistol round?
Yeah, Forest wrecked him on the T-side.
On both sides? Okay. We distill the position. It comes down to Heap. He's sitting over a B.
Chilling.
Everybody else runs away with their pistols. What a flick.
friberg not in the corner, thank goodness. He would have been burnt to a crisp. Chopper Started to challenge around the corners as the first kill trickles in, and the jumping play is not going to work. friberg, 2 kills as f0rest gets himself one as well. AK here on the ground, but they're both already well equipped. f0rest getting a bit of damage as both these T's are tagged. Dignitas, they've got it.
Wow, they got smoked. I don't know what the reference is because his name is just SDY, of course. Okay, running up through the, to between 2 mollies. Okay, for the, one time.
At the Blast Spring Showdown. f0rest dives off of the balcony. These T's getting dangerously closer. Sure enough, magixx, he actually shaves one off. Molotov, deep pit, but it's little pit the problem. And lekro goes down empty-handed. f0rest, he anticipates the drop, and here it comes. magixx canceled, and f0rest can't get more than a second. So we are back into the 2 versus 2. HEAP and friberg v degster and Mir with a bomb plant in the mix. 2 kits, and flashbangs over top. Oh, Mir, despite being blind, hits himself the headshot. HEAP's back in, looking for the clutch. It's through the box, he finds it. Blind, but he still now realizes plenty of time. Dignitas with their 4th.
Through his head in the box. Really nice by HEAP, of course, if Mir doesn't peek that. I mean, if he doesn't peek that, he probably doesn't spray, but eats the flash. You know, beautiful to trust himself like that and fall, but yeah, Spirit are in trouble.
Wow, that almost just happened. But instead, we'll all forget about it because it didn't. It didn't come to
their molly. Oh, okay.
And it just creeps far enough. Nades come over top. Does anybody come scrambling over? He's gonna jerk. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's killer. And now they smoke cross rush in. This is a complete save from Dignitas. It was friberg or nothing.
Well, I'm slightly unsurprised he died like that. They were just spamming CT, so you don't want to
put himself on the same line.
Yeah, you don't want to kill incidentally like that. I mean, lurking in front of smokes, that's has a knock-on effect on the game.
The big green scope machine.
So why are like
one headshot? And now it's very real utility damage over on Banana. friberg sent to top. We've got 2 CTs back by coffins, one of which is lit. And lekro, wild spray, tries to contain it. HEAP goes down. And SDY with a double. Now it's hallzerk's chance to stop this. Smoke fades, and he's right behind it. Another kill from SDY. Big multi-frag from him here in the 8th round to take Spirit to their 3rd.
Oof, a bit scary right now because there's some don't have much money. That's two in a row, right? 2 in a row or 3 in a row? 2. Okay.
2 in a row that the bomb pops, and in from Dig. Again, grenades exchanged and damage looking deadly. Team Spirit, they lose the first member of this exchange. magixx takes up position on the hay bales. Look at the HP, so low for these T's, but friberg in the mini pit, only good for 1. And f0rest swoops downwards, finishing off what friberg started. lekro hits his headshot and a 1v4 for degster. He's got himself the first 2, but he puts an end to that and Dig right back with winning ways.
Over to A after top mid control been taken, so...
Ooh, that's something different.
Now they get called out.
Flash comes over. That's gonna possibly blind HEAP if he looks, but f0rest should be fine. He tries to track the first one. It's lekro who instead gets the kill. It's HEAP with the multi-frag. Degster's in, swings up, and with 7 HP, he gets that last player off of the A bomb site. But HEAP has done his job and then some, leaving degster on 7. But Bogdan's Law, he's got that op trained on side of smoke. If they go over boxes, he turns this to the 1v1. He just needs to land it, and sure enough, he does. It's the same or similar position from friberg, who's been spotted, but with fire near his feet, degster has to be so cautious. He hits it, and he clutches Spirit to check themselves back into the B bomb site. Grenades over top, blinded. Degster finds friberg's eyes. magixx, patience, pays off. Resets the spray, gets the... Trade him out. Flash is good, man. Nades are nice from Spirit on Inferno. I feel like no CT has had an easy job, and yet again, like a broken record, I'll repeat myself. This B site falls for free.
They're good at taking it. It's hard to stop. They also had that big advantage. It's like Dignitas are like, yeah, we know we're supposed to push, but we're probably going to die doing that anyway. So it's always the mental kind of like cognitive dissonance that happens in moments like that.
Not bad. Third one, please.
That's pretty good.
Nah, it's going to get away from him. Still a couple of kills towards the end, but it's the 50
for them. Now we go into half number 2. We'll find out if they met their quota of 6. Okay. The slowest junk peak of all time, but I mean, it works. It works. Bomb's going to get planted too. This is the win Dignitas need. Are they going to add on to their already outrageous pistol round win percentage?
It's like the ropes. Bunch of CTs decide to push past short. Look at this. hallzerk, nice. Taps into the side of 2. It's a grinder here on short.
Oh.
Try getting closer.
Such a tasty smoke for Mir.
He falls back. Maniacal laugh all over A site. Now they're gonna go pushing onto short. We've got, you know, look, we've got a dangerous little crossfire here. magixx, he sees the side of Lekro. The frag grenade comes over top. HEAP looks to recover. The deagles are strong. And Forest, oh, he needs to stand tall. Ooh, 8 seconds. He needs a bunch of kills, but they swarm him. And Spirit, they take the
round 2 another.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Hits him with the fadeaway.
What an adjustment.
MP9. Checks right, checks left, and Chopper's dead. So Mir's left to his own devices. We see one player from Spirit scramble over Arch and dig double back. They want to play the late game, which means they need to also challenge with the clock.
Yeah.
And magixx back here in the pit. Smokes come over top and degster's sniper in the site itself. He jumps upwards and magixx rails him with the double. degster's off connects. They've got it all. hallzerk slapped.
Sheesh.
Spirit successful. A 13 unwinded to the favor of Team Spirit. HEAP's going to be on the front run. degster just looking so good on the off. And that's the thing. The individuals of Spirit, that's what seems convincing. But here's friberg. Considering his previous stats, he's had himself a decent event, and now he's gotten himself into a solid position for this here 22nd round. He's gonna have to ace it, and just that is it. Round after round, it's somebody from top to bottom of Team Spirit to make the absolute difference. It's Mir here to close it out with a very fast. I mean, just trying to smash their way through this, but CTs, look at the damage, all those nades, making it all the easier for Spirit to close out and to deny the hopes of Dignitas. A team that'll still go home with an upset over Liquid, but that is all they have.